Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to solve the Pyraminx. But before we get into this video, I just want to make it clear that it is not required that you know how to solve a 3x3 or a 2x2 to solve this cube. This is a fairly easy cube and it's a beginner's method, so it shouldn't be too hard for you if you don't know how to solve a 3x3 or a 2x2, but I would recommend learning how to solve a 3x3 just so that it can make notation a little easier for you. But yeah, with that said, let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so here we have our scrambled up cube, and the first thing we want to do is we want to get these three pieces right here, these face down pieces. We want to get all of these yellow. So I'll go over these pieces real quick. These pieces that face down, just like this, these are the center pieces of the cube, and these other pieces that face up, these are the edge pieces, and these pieces over here that spin, obviously, these are the tips. So, the way to tell if you can get a piece here, because if you rotate this right and left side up, then you will either get a yellow piece where you want it to be, or if you rotate it 3 times, you will see that there is no yellow piece, which means that this side is not the yellow side. And the way to tell if it is the yellow side without even turning the pieces is, let's just turn it to this side because I already know that this is the yellow side. So the way to tell if it is the yellow side is you'll have a yellow piece either in the slot already, right below the slot, right here, or directly next to it across this tip. It's kind of touching right there. So in this case, we have it right here on the bottom, so we can bring that up. And we have this one over here, so we can bring that down. And we have our centerpieces completed. So the next thing you want to do once you have your centerpieces done is you want to flip your cube over so that yellow is on the bottom side. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking these pieces and we're going to be inserting them into one of these slots to make a whole layer. So what we want to do first is just find any yellow edge piece. It really doesn't matter. We have a yellow and red one right here. And since this is yellow and red, we want to bring this side over so that the red matches up with the red that is there. And then if it's on the right, like it is in my case, you want to bring the left side up, top side over to the left, and then the left side back down. And you can see that this piece is inserted, and it's correct because it's yellow and red, and it matches up with everything else. And the same thing would happen if it's on the left. You would just bring the right side up, top side to the right, and the right side back down, and the same thing happens, it's inserted correctly. So once you have 2 of these edge pieces put in, you want to find the third one and match it up normally. Mine's already matched. But what you want to do next is you want to take a look at the edge piece that is already in the slot that's not correct. And in this case, we have blue and green. So we want to take this top layer, and since we have blue and green, we want to make these 2 pieces right here, and you can move the tips so that it matches up just like that. But we want to make this piece up here whatever color is on the bottom. So in this case we have blue, so say we had red and it's blue, so we would want to move this side over just like that so that blue is there and it's opposite. So and then we want to find the green side, which is to the left of the blue. So what we want to do now is, since it's to the left, we want to do the left algorithm, which is, and don't worry about this piece either, we will fix it. But what you want to do is bring the left side up, top side to the right, and the left side back down, and you can see this piece is right where it was before. So now we would just do the normal algorithm. It's on the left. So bring the right side up, top side over, right side down. I like to think of it as up, over, down. Just makes it easier for me. So that is case number 1 for the first layer. And a quick little side note before I move on to the next case. These cases are all the same if I have mine on the right and you have yours on the left. Basically just do like the inversion of what I'm doing and you should come out with the same result. Alright, so the next case we have is you've got your 2 edge pieces done already, and red is matched up just like this with the yellow on the other side. And take a look at these pieces right here. you can see that we have a green and a blue. So once again, we just want to bring the green over because green is on the bottom of this edge piece and we want it to be right here. So once we have that, we want to find the blue, and blue in this case is on the right. So, and yellow is in the back, and I'll show you what to do with it. So you're going to bring the right side up so that you can see it's matched up just like that. And then you want to bring this yellow side, or just the top side, over to the right, and then bring it back down, and then match it up normally, and it's on the right, so just do the normal algorithm. Alright, so the next case is when you have your first two edges done, but your third edge is already in the right slot, but it's not oriented correctly. This is a really easy thing to fix, and all you need to do is just bring the right side up. You could also do it the left way, just bring it over like that, but I personally like doing the right algorithm just because it's easier for me. So bring the right side up, over, down, and you can see that it's out, and we would just do it again normally. There we go. Alright, so the last case for this layer right here is a case where you match it up and you find these pieces right here. So we have blue, so make blue right here, and then green is to the left, but this piece is still matched up, and this can be done on the left, right, or if the piece is in the back, then it would also work if it is aligned correctly. But in this case, I have the green and blue, and we have blue and green, so it's on the left. So I just want to bring this side up, top side to the left, and then bring this side back down. And this could also work if the piece was in the back and it was aligned correctly. In this case, it's not aligned correctly. I'll just show you like an example. If the piece was facing left and the alignment was on the left, then you just do the normal left algorithm. And same thing for the right. If it was facing right, you just put it like that. As long as you are making the edge pieces with their correct center pieces and putting this piece in at the same time, then you are good. So the first middle layer case we have is where you have kind of this, we have the edge pieces that need to be switched around and orientated. So what we want to do is, I like to go to the red side just because it's the second easiest for me to see after yellow. So what I want to do is match up just like normal, and we are going to mess up this side a little bit, but that's fine. So we want to put the red side on the bottom, and then bring it over so that it matches up, and then it's on the right, so do the right algorithm, put that piece in, and then this time you don't have to worry about putting two of the edge pieces in and then looking for a certain case. This time you can just do it normally, and then finish off your cube. Alright, so the second case we have is where we have the first layer done, and we just have these two pieces right here that are already in the right spot. They just need to be orientated because, as you can see, green needs to be here and blue needs to be here. But the piece is in the correct spot, and this back piece is already solved. So this is probably one of the only actual algorithms you're going to have to remember. And I say that because most of the other algorithms for the Pyraminx are maybe like 3 or 4 steps long, so I wouldn't really even call them algorithms. And there is some more advanced algorithms, not for this case. This actually is an advanced algorithm, but it's easy to remember, so I'm just going to show you guys anyway. But there is some advanced algorithms for other cases that I'm not going to be showing you guys yet because this is a beginner's tutorial and I don't want to confuse you guys. So you want to hold the two pieces that need to be oriented in the front, and you're going to bring this left side down. You have to make sure you start with the left side or else it'll screw up your cube. So bring the left side down, the right side down, the left side back up, the right side up, the top side over to the right, right side up, top side to the left, and right side down. So that was probably a little confusing, so I'll do it again for you guys. So we have these two pieces right here that need to be orientated. Also, I don't know why I keep saying orientated. I know it's oriented. I don't know why I'm saying it. Don't judge me. Alright, so once again, hold them in the front just like this. Left down, left up, top to the right up, top to the left, and right down. This will take a little bit of practice to remember, but it's really easy to remember once you've done it like 3 times. So it really shouldn't be too difficult for you. Alright, so here we have the final case, and I say it's the final case because there's only these 2 pieces that need to be oriented, and all 3 pieces need to be oriented and moved around, and there is the case where your cube is just solved and you're done. And yes, I did forget to mention the other case. So I am calling this the final step just because if your cube's solved, it's not really a case because you're done. So what you want to do here is I like to go to the red side once again. And there is an advanced algorithm for this, like I said, but I'm not going to show you guys because this is a beginner's tutorial, and I really don't want to confuse you guys. So, this is the red side. We just want to do exactly what we would do normally. Match it up, do our algorithm to put it in the slot, and then same thing, you don't need to worry about putting 2 edge pieces in and worrying about a case. Just do it normally, and then we have the case that we had before. So now we can go back to the yellow side, and then do the same thing normally that we would do. Match it up, put it in, and then finish off your cube. So those are all the cases and just how to solve the Pyraminx cube. Let me know if you guys are having trouble or if you're a little confused and you need some extra help on something in the comments below. And now I'll go through some walkthrough solves and some example solves. Alright, so right now I'm just going to do a little walkthrough solve. So, since I am advanced with this, I know that I need to have the pieces here, here, or here, and here, here, or here, so they are both in the correct spot. So this is the yellow side. I already have my center pieces in. So this is the blue, match it up, put it in the slot, just like that. And I am going a little faster just because I've technically already taught you how to do it. I'm just going to be doing a little walkthrough, like I said. So, this is the red side, match it up, and now we have 2 edge pieces in, so we are going to do the 3rd one now. So bring this over to blue, and then green is over here. So you want to match them up just like this, and then bring the top side over, and then just do the normal case. And let's see. All right, so we have 3 pieces that need to be moved and oriented. So I'm just going to do the red side because it's already fixed. And we have this case now. We're just going to do the same exact thing. And then the cube is solved. If that was a little fast for you, then just understand that it's because I've already taught you how to do it, and I'm just going through a little bit of like what I'm thinking when I'm solving it. So now we'll do like 2 example solves. Alright, so here's example solve number 1. Alright, the cube is done. Sorry if I went a little out of frame there. I wasn't really paying attention to me being in the frame. And that was kind of a slow solve. I'll try and do the next one faster. But yeah, here's the final example solve. Alright, I got a little lucky there because I didn't need to go through any middle layer cases. So that was pretty lucky, and you'll have that sometimes too. But that is going to conclude this video, guys. If you did enjoy, please make sure that you drop a like. That would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next tutorial, which is most likely going to be on the gear ball. So, let's go 10 likes on this video, I guess. And I'll do a tutorial on the gear ball. Peace out.